Hello, you beautiful nerds of the world! Torach at your service, and welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop this right now. This time we have Black Adam versus Apocalypse, two Egyptian god of divine might. It is one of those matchups in the versus community that was so big, so out there, so in your face, so requested for so long. You'd think, like, in 165 episodes, this would have happened a little earlier, no? Like, or am I tripping? I mean, we all know why it's happening now. It's a little... I don't know if I'm gonna make the Vine boom, like, every time someone, like me or someone in the video raises an eyebrow. So, how do I know these characters? Well, Black Adam was in Injustice, which was my first introduction to, like, the DC universe as a whole, because, like, I knew some parts of the DC universe, like, individually, like, you know, I knew the Justice League, the Teen Titans, Batman and all that shit, you know, the Flash and all that stuff, but Injustice was really the game, the piece of media that got me to realize that all of this good stuff was in the same universe. It was the same salad, a salad that's like millions of times the size of our own universe, but you know, that's another story. I know he is the antagonist of Shazam, or like villain, main villain, rival. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I also remember watching Shazam as a preparation for Captain Marvel vs. Shazam back in the day. Am I about to do the same for Black Adam and watch the movie? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, the trailers really didn't sell it for me. Like, it was cliche after cliche, but not even in a fun way. It was more like a falsely mature way, you know, in a edgy for like 13-year-olds, and I was like,
in this world, there are heroes, there are villains. Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do. These powers are not a gift, but a curse.
Fucking, I am very smart over here.
You have two paths.
The one known as
Black Adam
will find himself at a crossroad. Will he save the world or allow it to burn?
We're here to negotiate your peaceful surrender.
I'm not peaceful, nor do I surrender.
Oh my god, someone take him to a hot topic already! Yeah, it's really not flying for me, so I don't know. And for Apocalypse, I know a little, even less, possibly, because I only learned about him because of the, not even the movie, the announcement of the movie X-Men Apocalypse, and people bitching around about how Apocalypse didn't look like the original material, and then I looked at the original material, and I'm like, well, that's probably good news. Like, that's right, I said it. He looks dumb. Just look at him. He looks like a dollar store version of Darkseid. And we already have that. It's called Thanos. As for the X-Men, I can't really remember when I first like started knowing about Marvel and the X-Men and all that shit. Maybe I was always familiar with that. It's one of the, like, Marvel's one of those things that became extremely it's one of those things that became just popular knowledge, like it just became common culture. It just became common culture, so I can't really remember when I first learned of the X-Men and Marvel and all that shit. No, at least not as clearly as DC Comics. If you have to ask me, I'm more of a DC fan, but that's really not by much. Like, there are things that I like, there are things that I hate, there are things that I hate, there are things that I like. So, there's that. Now, as to who I think would win this death battle, I'm really not sure. It's one of those that you can really see it go either way, just from your experience at watching Death Battle over the years. If Black Adam is anything remotely scalable to Shazam, which he must be, come on, he's got the same powers. He's powered by gods, like the same shit. And he has, that means his lightning bolt and powers are scalable to Zeus, or like to Shazam, Shazam's lightning bolt of Zeus, which Slade, remember Shazam versus Captain Marvel, Slade a monster or some entity that was previously destroyed by the Big Bang, and I know it was a bunch of gods, and it was like maybe if it was a thousandth of a Big Bang, even if it was a thousandth of the Big Bang, we're still talking about the DC Universe's Big Bang. And if we've learned anything from a couple seasons ago now, the DC Universe is kind of big, like thousands of times bigger than the average observable universe. So even a thousandth of Universal for a DC comic book character would mean that you're still fucking Universal. So it's funny. And so I don't know if Apocalypse scales to that. I know he's the most powerful mutant, so he definitely scales to shit like Magneto, like Storm, and all that shit. And he definitely scales to that, but none of them seem to have none of them have proven to display this amount of power. I mean, Magneto could keep up with Hercules, that's true, but like it's more one was able to keep up with him and not being able to display that same power or resist it, maybe. So I think where Apocalypse would have the advantage when it comes to all that is like survivability and hacks, because being able to just shapeshift into anything, into any weapon you want, it's kind of handy. I'll give him that. But I think where Apocalypse has the arsenal, the hacks, and the survivability, because like he has Deadpool level regeneration. It's bullshit. But Black Adam would have like the power output and speed, like just overwhelming power outputs and overwhelming speed. So I think it can go either way, because I can see a Apocalypse just try and mind control him. Well, maybe he has maybe Black Adam can resist mind control because of some god benediction bullshit. I don't have any info. I don't really remember what powers he got from the gods. But if he has anything close, if his powers are the same to Shazam, he should have the wisdom of a god who can possibly tell him all the information he could need to take over and overwhelm Apocalypse. So for now, I see more possibilities for Black Adam to just ram the shit out of Apocalypse and leave nothing left to heal, because that's the only way he can beat him, and with overwhelming speed, because I didn't talk about it, but he probably wrestles with like Flash and like other Justice League members who can like fly over to the edge of the galaxy or the universe in like seconds. There's probably gonna be a bullshit like that, where Apocalypse, I don't see him doing this much, or like going to space himself at least. He probably had something where he wrestles with Thor. Probably, it's possible. I'm just rambling at this point. I think I need to just watch the video to have a better understanding of these two characters, and so I can see if my current prediction holds any ground, because you know, at the end of the day, I'm still not very familiar with these two, so I'm just gonna jump in and watch the video. 3, 2, 1, click! Bow wow 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 wow. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ta ta.
Black Adam, DC's ferocious champion of Shazam.
Apocalypse,
Yes.
Marvel's baleful mutant conqueror.
Anubis, Thoth, Ra. For over 30 centuries, Egyptian mythology spawned countless legends.
And we've got comics' biggest baddies this side of the Nile. He's Wheels and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. That wasn't Apocalypse.
You've heard of Gotham, the Mascara, Metropolis, just a few of DC's unique tourist spots.
But there's another. South of the Medicine Peninsula rests the sovereign nation of Kahndaq.
Well, those spots have Superman and Batman solving crimes like it's magic. Kahndaq's got an actual magic man saving them. Black Adam.
Long ago, Teth Adam and his people were enslaved by the conqueror Ebok and his army of
Oh.
barbarians. All
How
they had left
long
was his
ago
nephew,
exactly?
Amon. Upon fleeing certain death, the two stumbled onto the Rock of Eternity, a mystic lair that has defended magic since the dawn of time. Here, the two
Played by
earned an
Dwayne
audience
The
with
Rock
lair's
Johnson,
masters,
husband
the
of
excellently
Isis.
named Council of Wizards.
See
Damn.
purity in little Lamont's heart. This wannabe Gandalf decked him out with super magic. And
At least
being the nice guy,
3,000 years old.
Lamont shared
Okay.
some magic power with his uncle. Spoiler alert. Not his best idea.
No,
To
apparently.
Kahndaq to free their people, but their methods reached an impasse. Amon wanted to use his powers to resolve matters in a peaceful fashion. However, Teth Adam desired vengeance, emancipation through slaughter.
So Uncle Ted sat his nephew down, man to man, looked him straight in the eyes, and then frickin' killed him. Then used his borrowed power to steal the rest of the super magic. You know what they say? No nephew, no problem.
With the full might of the wizards at his fingertips, Black Adam annihilated the barbarians and freed his city. Suffice to say, he's not exactly your typical hero.
Even the
I don't
superhero
think he is,
gatekeepers
though.
Don't try him, and for good reason. Kmart Merlin here didn't give Adam some nerdy wand, but that dope shit, the living lightning.
While it may function just like real lightning, this living lightning is among the most potent spells in comics history.
It's magic lightning.
Mm.
You ever see normal lightning kickstart a giant's heart and juice up the Flash? Because Black Adam's lightning did.
Oh.
And activating it is as easy as
Yellow
saying the
Lantern
magic
ring?
word,
What?
Shazam! Wait, hold up. That's
Oh,
Billy's
Shazam.
word. Shouldn't he shout like Black Adam or
Knowledge Council from the gods.
Kmart Merlin, this
Telepathy-
is Mama
telepathy
Ray, the
resistance,
mightiest of the
unshakable
wizards.
will.
To better protect
Ah, shit,
the
couldn't
multiverse
see
of magic,
everything.
he promotes individuals to be his mythic champions. Black Adam is one of the first. So kind of like Shazam with another name.
I like my idea better. Shazoo! It really lets you know you gotta be quiet, like when you're in a zoo or, you know, the animals will kill you. Wait, is that not a real thing? Can I talk at the zoo?
But when Teth Adam shouts his magic word, lightning pours from the clouds, transforming him from meager human to wizard Jesus, and vice versa. Simply
doesn't
put,
change him,
Black Adam is imbued with the powers
shit.
of God. Well, gods, plural, as his gifts come from multiple mythological legends.
At first, he got juiced up from the Greek gods. Zeus, Atlas, Herc, you know, all
Yeah,
those love
but-
guys and gals. But it didn't really work out, though, because he kinda died.
Yet Kahndaq craved for their hero's return. So Black Adam's most devoted followers collected all of his ashes and prayed their hearts out, this time to their own pantheon.
Goodbye, muscles, and hello, bird people.
Let's go.
Black Adam was reborn, now with the powers of the Egyptian pantheon. Gods like Shu, Amun, and Horus gave Adam the basics: super strength, speed, flight, and an undying body. but the real magic's with the other three.
The power of Aten channels the living lightning throughout his entire body for combative purposes, and the wisdom of Zehuti improves Black Adam's strategic thinking.
It's a council of knowledge from the gods that clues Black Adam in on how to defeat his enemies. Like, for
Okay.
instance, when evil Joker Batman drove Billy mad, Billy went all King Shazam on Kahndaq. But guess what? Zehuti had Black Adam instinctively lead Billy into a trap to destroy his ass with the power of Sunday prayers. Hallelujah! Holy shit!
Finally, the courage of Mehen. Besides minor healing and resistance to mental attacks, Mehen's power granted Black Adam an indomitable will.
It's got him through some really rough patches. His family, dead. His country, wasted. His wife got revived. She turned to stone. You can knock him down, sure, but he ain't staying there.
Mehen helped make Black Adam a non-wavering and decisive leader. The whole world can turn against him, but he would not care so long as Kahndaq is safe. To reach those ends, he's partnered with the Justice Society of America, the Society of Supervillains, and even the Justice League. Rubbed elbows with Superman one day and Lex the next.
So, is Black Adam a good guy or a bad guy?
Neither.
Yeah.
Only the side that benefits his people
Moon,
matters.
Thor,
He's not
Spectre.
concerned with morality, and his brash nature is frequently misunderstood. It's what led to the entire JSA jumping him. Twice.
And they still couldn't check him. Adam's just built that different.
Black Adam caused sandstorms with a single clap,
Okay.
pushed the moon, and killed the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Time when space cultists came a knocking on Earth.
That's gonna be
he
useful.
fought side by side with his best bro, Sinestro. Afterward, when the Yellow Lanterns dipped and took their rings with them, Sinestro let Black Adam keep the one he got. Now that's a bromance. And can I just say, Black Adam makes a mean lightning tiger.
He murdered the Council
Nice.
of Wizards and later endangered Momorgan himself.
Damn.
And the Almighty Wizards are part of the Quintessence, basically DC's gods who watch over the multiverse.
No surprise, since Black Adam effortlessly broke Spectre's body, another Quintessence person.
Sure, he's torn off Hawkman's wing and tried to kill Wonder Woman,
Ew.
but through the eyes of his people and loved ones, Black Adam is a hero. A moment's gaze from
It's
their
kind of like
idols
a
is all
Dr.
they
Doom
need to
situation.
carry on living.
So invaders beware, no one's truly safe from the true, savage champion of Shazam. Ah shit, I was kinda hoping I'd transform there. Shazoo!
Okay, on to Apocalypse.
Tell you about one of my favorite graphic novels. It spells the end of all days, when madness reigns supreme and order is shattered. Mounted upon white horses, death, destruction, pestilence, and famine bring about a world anew. It gets dark as shit, like literally, and I'm there for it.
Are you talking about the Bible?
What? No, this is a Marvel comic. 5,000 years ago in Marvel Comics, the Egyptian Aqaba tribe birthed something terrible. An ugly child. To
Oh,
them,
look, that's
he
me.
was a demon. Like a mix between Great Value Thanos and a box of chalk sticks. So, midnight dumpster babied his ass in the desert to die.
Luckily, Ball of the Crimson
Self-hating
Sands tribe
humor.
saw differently. Within this child, he saw
What would I be without you?
Raised him as En Saba Nur, the morning light.
And above all, he taught him one major lesson. Only the strong survive.
Nur became a warrior, same as his peers, but his physical differences made his experience unique. He was stronger, smarter, and
Hi,
hated.
Darius
Even
has
to
been known
these
as
people,
Seth.
He was an outsider.
Raised by
Then
the
Pharaoh
teachings of the
killed Baal
Crimson
and
Sand.
enslaved Nur. Dude had no one left on his
Pitsul,
side except for this chick who he had a thing
sorry
for.
if I
But everyone he meets
butchered some of
apparently
those
just
names.
wants ugly people to die, even when he saves their life. Shit, just swipe right, girl. Goddamn.
And so he embraced the perceived truth. If he was a monster, he would prove it. Betrayed by all and respected by none, if no one would care for En Saba Nur, they would all fear Apocalypse.
Let's
Long
go.
story short, he's a mutant. And not just a creepy looking
Full
like
control
me.
over his
the-
molecular
God, I
structure,
almost threw up in my mouth a little bit.
celestial technology,
Anyway, he's got
regenerative abilities,
superpowers, and they're on a whole nother
Death
level.
Seed.
He has inhuman
Ew.
physiology and intelligence, along with complete control over his molecular structure, allowing him to reshape and mold his body however he pleases.
Yeah, but I guess he's too proud to just, like, turn himself into Jason Momoa or something.
With a combination of his not-so-screwed tight tactical brain and prowess, Apocalypse conquered Egypt, leading it into a prosperous age with an iron fist and an ocean of blood. He'd then set his sights on the very world itself.
Just one problem. The world had a bunch of X-Men and Avengers running around stopping his world domination. To accomplish his big dream, Apocalypse needed something more.
But that would all change upon the arrival of a certain mutant messiah. Okay, so first, Apocalypse found some space tech that belonged to Celestials, basically Marvel's gods.
Despite its amazing potential, he wasn't able to make use of the technology until the time traveler Cable showed up to kill him. Instead, Cable accidentally infected Apocalypse with the techno-organic virus, a disease that turns organic matter to futuristic technology.
Turns out, this is exactly what Apocalypse needed to access the Celestial tech.
Oh.
With the promise that he would repay the Celestials later, he was bestowed a gem that would change the game forever. This is a Death Seed, a celestial artifact with the purpose of leading Earth into a higher evolved form. By injecting a Death Seed into someone, they are transfigured into one of Apocalypse's horsemen, a being of incredibly fatal power.
Don't forget about that techno-organic virus either. Controlling the virus means controlling all technology with your mind. Cable couldn't tame it, but Apocalypse's power is so vast, he had no issues controlling it.
So, take a god pyramid, add a super tech virus, multiply the X gene, and what do you get? An Apocalypse who is unrecognizable from his meager past. With these three under his command, any superpower you can think of is now at his disposal.
Apocalypse can teleport, blast all sorts of energy, turn invisible, regenerate
power
limbs,
he
read
desires.
minds,
In
and
those cases,
friggin'
also
fly.
uses blood
Look
to
at
give
Wiz.
other
He's got his hands
powers.
behind his back and he just doesn't give a shit.
And most impressive is his ability to siphon energy. He once absorbed Cyclops' laser with his bare hand, the same laser that can split planets.
It wasn't long before the virus incorporated technology into his molecules. With mere thoughts, he can construct fake bodies, entire robot armies, and even morph himself into a kaiju. At his peak, virtually no one stands a chance. On a bad day, Apocalypse bodied 6 of the strongest X-Men in a minute.
His telepathy alone contends with Jean Grey, one of the greatest psychics in Marvel.
He's out-muscled and outpaced both Hulk and Thor.
Damn.
And we all know how crazy those two
Yeah.
are. We're talking about heroes able to destroy the Marvel Universe. And in an alternate timeline, Apocalypse even slaughtered a Celestial with his bare hands. His bare freaking hands! Wow, way to pay him back for that solid they did you, bro.
With that Death Seed in tow, it's hard to attribute Apocalypse as anything but a force of nature, especially when said Death Seed has mutated beings capable of fighting the Phoenix Force, a cosmic entity and the primal force of life. In fact, Dr. Doom claims the Death Seed is directly comparable to the Phoenix itself.
Oh
So much
shit.
pain, so many bodies. Apocalypse is an agent of war and has the scars to back it up. And even when someone manages to take him down, so long as he's got blood, metal, and that Death Seed, he'll just keep coming back again and again and again.
Ball would be proud. For what is more inevitable and more dramatic to the annihilation of humans than the Apocalypse himself?
Okay, pause before we go into the battle prediction time. Oh, that Death Seed is terrifying because it can mind control. It can mind control people powerful enough to take on the Phoenix Force, and it's like as strong as the Phoenix Force itself. Can it take over Adam's indomitable will? Because, like, he got, basically, he got his indomitable will from, like, a god, and Apocalypse also has the technology of, like, God and stuff, and it's like, potent enough to overwhelm beings that are, like, above gods, like the Phoenix Force. So by power, by little, how could you call this? Divine hierarchy scaling, divine scaling. When there's gods above gods above gods, you need to scale. What gods at what the god level on the god scale. Where is it on the god scale? I want to assume Black Adam could maybe resist the Death Seed and the techno-organic virus and all that shit. So that leads to power output alone. because like he's tangled with people that are basically universal, so he should be on par with. He should definitely be on par with Black Adam when it comes to strength. I didn't see anything about speed though. Fuck. Given that Apocalypse can take on Hulk, the Hulk who can thunderclap who at best could like thunderclap the universe like 100. You know the number. You know what number I'm talking about. 150 times over, whatever. Okay, strength seems to be like kind of tie. I would maybe even give it to Apocalypse now that the chips are down, but maybe it's because maybe it's because I saw him last, so I have a recency bias. I need to recall what Black Adam has. I know Black Adam has a yellow lantern ring. I don't know if we should I don't want to run into the trap of like, oh, but actually again it's difficult to attribute the yellow ring to Black Adam because of canon stuff and blah blah blah. So I don't want to rely too much on the Yellow Lantern ring, but that could be a good game changer because Yellow Lanterns are pretty nuts. Remember Hal? Time, huh? Thanks for the tip. I'd say since Black Adam and Apocalypse seems to be equivalent when it comes to power output, I have to give the edge to Apocalypse because, well, with a similar strength, similar power, but with way more variety, he could have more ways. But then again, no. Then again, maybe Black Adam would find a way. You would have the God's Council to know how to deal with Apocalypse. Yeah, honestly, the only way I can see Black Adam to take over Apocalypse is just to wipe him out, blow him up to the point where there's nothing left to heal. I'm wondering if he could do that. I am normally so good when it comes to figure out who's faster. But I don't know if they mentioned any speed feat for Black Adam or Apocalypse. They didn't. Maybe I don't remember it well, but I don't remember seeing any good speed feat. This is. I need to come up with a decision. So I think the Indomitable will. I'm still locked on that Death Seed. I think it depends on the. I think it should depends on if the Death Seed can take over Black Adam. Because it defeated it took over people that could match with. Again, it's with the God scale thing. So maybe maybe Black Adam would be the kind of it would be the kind of character the Death Seed could affect. I'm not sure of that. I'm actually not sure. I'm just gonna base my... No, I need to base my assumption that the Death Seed's not gonna work. Just because. Just, you know, let's just assume it can't. He still matches Adam in power, and he still has, like, all the weapons he wants to... but Adam also would know how to defeat... he would know how to defeat Apocalypse. Does he have any... He doesn't seem to have any particular weaknesses. Oh my god, I can't choose. I can't choose. I know the general consensus is Black Adam. A lot of people seem to go for Black Adam. But I'm afraid it's kind of like... It's because this matchup has such a David and Goliath vibe. You know, where you have, like, Black Adam, he is a normal size, you know, average human, when Apocalypse is like this enormous giant. But they seem kind of like on par with each other. So am I leading to Apocalypse? I honestly don't know. I feel like there's gonna be I think they're gonna say a lot of things on the post analysis, on the post fight analysis, but no! Wait! Apocalypse can absorb energy. That's true. He can absorb energy. Therefore, he could absorb Black Adam's lightning and living lightning. And since with the Death Seed and all that shit, I'm starting to lean towards Apocalypse on this one. Way more, since I know that they are equal in power and they have way more bullshit than I first thought. But then. Again, sorry. Can the yellow ring... Yeah, the yellow lantern ring can absorb energy too. I don't think it's gonna be as, like, he's no Kyle Rayner, you know. He's no Kyle Rayner when it comes to... He's no Hal Jordan when it comes to being a lantern. So I'm not sure. I don't think it's gonna help him much. When it comes to energy absorption, I'm sure he has a limit to his lantern powers. That's why I don't want to rely too much on it. Okay, this one. Okay, this one seems complicated. It's no Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna, where they can just do whatever they want. But, like, it seems so close. I feel like there's an argument that can be made about maybe the Death Seed can take over Adam's indomitable will, because it took over similar beings, or, like, it took over beings that were... like, beings that were above it. You know, it was compared to beings above the entities that gave this indomitable will to begin with. Maybe, but even assuming that doesn't work, you still have, like, energy absorption. He still has bullshit regenerativity, survivability, and bullshit powers with his like, molecular structure. Plus, like, yeah, let's not forget he has a celestial armor, or like a celestial celestial technology, essentially, Which, now that I think about it, little parenthesis, I want to. It makes me like Apocalypse's powers even more, because like when I was only aware that he could just like that he only had he could only like alter his molecular structure. So I was always like, why do you always shapeshift into like weapons or like technology where like it's your body? I always found it weird. But now that you mentioned, I know it's a little more than that. He actually has the techno-organic virus, which turned things into into robots and shit. It makes a little more sense to how he works. So, anyway, back to prediction. I'm seeing more ways Apocalypse could win. I'm seeing more ways that Apocalypse could win. So I'll have to go with Apocalypse, even though I feel like I'm terribly wrong. Because if a lot of people in the Versus community say that Black Adam wins, actual fans of both franchises, usually there's a point, but I just don't know it. I'm gonna have to go against the waves. I'm gonna have to go against the wave and maybe say Apocalypse. I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna regret it so hard. I can see my loss. I can see my loss from all the way up there. Do I go back on my statements? Do I say Black Adam still? No, I'm gonna stick to Apocalypse. I'm gonna lose. 3, 2, 1. Please, Apocalypse, win.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the
For all possibilities, it's time for a death battle! Oh, please. I don't want to lose. This intro is amazing, though. Can we talk about the music, too? Because, like, it leaked, which is not good. But it's, like, addictively good. So let's go! Let's go! Drill! Ooh! Want to make sure it's still recording? Yes. I don't know what you said, but that seems cool. Fight! Ooh! And the sneak peek ends here. Okay. Shazam! Ooh! Oh! Ow. Okay, weapons! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Okay, the council doesn't seem to work, and he knows. Okay, ow! Okay, robots, yeah, but, Already? Okay, ooh! Oh shit! Oh yeah, the tiger! Ow! Giant form! Get the hell out of my country! Let's go! Uh-oh! Ooh! Did you got him? I don't think.
My home to you heretics.
Shazam! Ooh! Uh-oh, the seed. Ah! Ow! 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 he's gonna win, is he? Yes! Yes! I missed it.
Sure brought the
Oh yes!
Kahndaq. And our camera, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's gotta be like what, $30 whole dollars? Man.
This result surprised us. For what it's worth, both Black Adam and Apocalypse displayed ludicrous levels of godlike ability.
Both of their power supplies compared to cosmic beings like the Phoenix and Super Gandalf, and both fought heroes like Thor and Wonder Woman.
Right, the victor could not be deduced by strength and speed alone. Rather, it depended on how their abilities countered each
Yes.
other. In that regard, Apocalypse held many advantages.
Yes!
For starters, he could one-up the living lightning. For almost any power Black Adam had, Apocalypse had a better version of it, and then some.
Frankly, half of Black Adam's pantheon granted him abilities that Apocalypse possessed through his mutant genes alone,
Damn.
notwithstanding all his other abilities from Celestial Tech, the Techno-Organic Virus, and the Death Seed.
Well, Black Adam did have something Apocalypse didn't. The wisdom of Sahuti, Big Brain God, could definitely clue him in on that Death Seed stuff.
Yeah.
Without a Death Seed, Apocalypse would not have fared nearly as well against Black Adam's strength and tenacity.
So to win, Black Adam would have needed to figure out how to destroy the Death Seed, but Apocalypse could defend against that and had way more options for his own victory.
His telepathy got the best of Jean Grey, and there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't mind-read Black Adam. The courage of Mahend safeguarded him from mental attacks, but it never made him immune to telepathy outright.
But most importantly, Apocalypse could absorb all of Black Adam's energy powers and turn him right back around.
The living lightning may be enchanted, but it is still lightning. It's frequently displayed properties of ionized energy. Thus, there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't absorb it for himself. Plus, it's been shared between people many times before, and the more it's given to other hosts, the weaker the original bearer becomes. Hell, stealing the power of the living lightning is how Teth Adam became Black Adam in the first place, so Apocalypse could do the same.
By slurping up Black Adam's magic, Apocalypse grew in power while Black Adam got weaker. It was only a matter of time before Black Adam was literally helpless against the end of all things.
Black Adam may be incarnate, but Apocalypse's wide array of powers and specific counters to the living lightning meant he could rise to the challenge.
Teth thought he had him until Noor gave him the boot.
The winner is
Little
Apocalypse.
patch. Oh my god!
Thank you
Yes!
for watching. Stay tuned.
Sorry. Excuse me. Pause. I want to talk about the fight before we move to next time on that battle. I want to make sure this is still recording. Yes, it's still recording. Okay, the fight, as beautiful as it was, holy shit, the background, the city, Kahndaq, looked amazing. It kind of makes me feel bad that I just drew like just a pyramid and a sphinx in my fan art. Not gonna lie, like it's kind of putting my background to shame. But like, the sprite work was great. It was amazing. The introduction where it starts like as a comic, which is fun because we've had like gazillions of comic book characters like over the years, and this is now that we're having a comic panel, which is fun. But shit, the ending, fucking Apocalypse stomping on Adam's face over and over. It was fun. It was kind of fun, but I don't know why. And there was a lot of great exchanges between Adam and they had a couple great quotes. I'm sad that there wasn't I didn't see any, you know, any eyebrow raise. But aside from that, I don't know why. It kind of had the same problem that Omni-Man versus Homelander had. Like, it felt a little short. Maybe it's because there's a lot of moments where they just exchange shit, and they just, you know, there's a lot of speeches in this fight, which is cool. I don't know. It felt a little like the moments of like actions and stuff didn't last long enough, maybe, where there is action, but whatever, it was animated. Well, like the whole animation is beautifully animated. It's not. Don't get me wrong. I just would have liked if we had. Like, I don't know. It's like it's missing. It's kind of like Omni-Man versus Homelander. It's missing that space. Like I think Black Adam turned into a Yellow Lantern like a bit too quickly, in my opinion. Just that, but it was just very, very fucking good. Like, oh my god! And can we again? This fucking track, Fallen Gods, like it leaked like 10 days ago. Apparently, even before that, and shit. Oh my god, the collaboration of Omega Sparks and Swats, yes, with Brendan Yates. It is. I love raps like normally, but when it comes to Death Battle track, this is addictively good. Like even compared to other tracks, like you know that scene from Rick and Morty where Rick he displays shit. He displays like the ground, and it's like a perfectly flat ground, and it's like true level, bitch. And Morty, he enters it, and like he doesn't want to walk on any other surfaces ever again, because he's experienced like true perfection, and everything else will be a letdown. That's kind of how I feel right now. It's like no, take me back to Fallen Gods. Take me back to Fallen Gods. I don't know what the other tracks. Will be for the rest of the season. But for now, it's like no, take me back. Take me back to Fallen Gods, please. But holy shit! Oh my god, it was so good, and I won, which is like it's a clean win. You know, it's not one that was obvious. It really wasn't obvious to me. But it's cool that I called a lot of things, and I'm pretty happy about this. So anyway, let us see who's next. Is it could it be a character that was teased? Could it be something totally new? Let's go. Let's just watch. 3, 2, 1, click.
Next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the
Next time on Death Battle! Trunks and Silver! Yes! And it seems to be Archie Sonic! Okay. You know what? I'm fine. Okay. You wanna go Archie Sonic again? Okay. Trunks versus Silver! Yes! Oh my god! Finally! It's again one of those matchups. You're like, please, in 100 matchups, it should have happened already. Okay, I had a prediction that if it was Silver, it would be like Game Silver. But like everyone knows this one's a stomp. And I was like, people were mentioning, we're talking about Trunks versus Silver from Archie Comics. I was always a bit reluctant on that, like because I was sure that I'm sure that you could negotiate some powers for Silver, but Silver is better in the comics in every way, so that's a win for me in every case. In both cases, it's a win for me, yes. Especially because, like, oh my god, Trunks versus Silver. Basically, if you follow me on Twitter, on YouTube for a while, I have a secret list of my 25. I want to make a top 25 of my most wanted death battles. And Silver, or like Trunks versus Silver, was not on that list, but it would be the honorable mentions because I still really wanted this fight, despite even the classic original Silver from the games and stuff. That would have been nice. Even though it's a stomp, I still want to see. It's one of those cases, like, even if it's a stomp, you still want to see it. But now it's Archie Sonic. Now I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Oh my god. Trunks versus Silver. Holy shit, yes. Yes. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait because, like, oh my god. There's so much to say about Silver. I just like Silver. No. I'm gonna keep it for when we get to Trunks versus Silver, because it's just, I'm just this excited for it. Oh my god. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more of it in the future, you can always subscribe, hit the bell. You can share it to your friends, your families, your foe. You can hit the like. You can, like, leave a comment. What do you think of this death battle? It's YouTube. You know how this works better than me. I'm not gonna insult your intelligence, even though I kind of did already. I'm sorry for that. You can maybe come back. You can come back maybe Saturday, the next Saturday, where I'm probably gonna launch a stream where we draw, the usual weekly fan arts, the bi-weekly fan arts that I always do for the thumbnails of my reactions. And aside from that, I don't know really what much to say. The idea would be that the streams I would launch the streams on the official Death Battle Discord, where we'll have a bit more. There will be a bit more interactions with the rest of the community, and just having a bit more, just so that the streams are a little more fun overall, because I know they spend like fucking 6 hours, like 10 hours, like Black Adam versus Apocalypse. It took me like fucking nine hours or some shit. I don't remember, but anyway, I'm rambling again. Thank you so much again for watching this video. I'll see you Saturday, and if I don't, I'll see you in 2 weeks for Trunks versus Silver. That was Torok at your service. I don't know what that's my intro. I should do. That was Torok at your service. Like that. When I do that, it's the intro. I should just say that for the outro. What am I doing? 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 Again. What am I doing?